Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, testing, testing. How is everyone doing? I am testing my new mic. I'm testing my new setup. My son was like, Ma, you got too much light. Sometimes too much light when you're recording and your face is not always the best. So I am trying out this new setup with the lighting. And also, he said, Mom, if you want to shoot in 4K, you need a caption card. So we are working together. So in the future, I will be getting a 4K caption card. But until then, I am getting used to the camera and trying out to make sure I have the best quality for 2026. So what I plan on doing, what God is saying, okay, this is what I need you to do. So with that being said, I am going to do some makeup, play in some makeup like I've been doing. I don't know what I'm going to talk about, if I'm going to talk about anything, but just, how it goes. First of all, this is the day the Lord has made, and we get to rejoice and be glad in it. And, I got to come up with a prayer. Lord, I just thank you. Thank you for today. Thank you for the message that I was able to hear from my pastor, Lord. So I just thank you for reset and relax and to rest. So I just thank you for what you're doing, Lord. Thank you for being Lord, I thank you for being in alignment with you, Lord. So if anybody who is watching this right now, Lord, watch over them. You know what they need. Lord, give them strength. Give them what they need. Lord, give them rest, Lord, because you say that we need to rest as your son, Jesus, had to rest. In Jesus' name, I pray. Amen. So with that being said, I'm just going to do a makeup look. I am getting used to the new recording. I am going into 2026, a better version of myself, stepping up my game. We always want to grind. But as my pastor said, that part of grinding is resting. So I'm just going to rest and do some makeup. Yes, I love playing in makeup. As a matter of fact, now that I'm sitting here, I need to move my makeup closer to me. Okay? So, yeah. This is all new to me. Let me turn off my phone, because I got a new phone. And sometimes the notifications is annoying, especially, I guess I'm doing this right. Me and technology, I tell you, do not get along, but I'm learning. At 59 years old, I'm learning. So, yeah, sometimes we need to rest from our phones. Turn our phones off. Yes, we need to turn our phone off sometime. When, it's Saturday and I'm going to turn my phone. First of all, I got to figure out how I'm turning this phone off. So, yeah. Okay. I'm learning. How in the world? Okay, yes, I'm learning how to turn my phone off. Okay. Ciao. Okay, so I am trying to turn my phone off. Y'all, I am
opening the power options menu for you.
Oh, see, look. That's all I had to say, because it's going to do it for me. Child, this is what I'm talking about. So I'm turning off my phone. All right, it is off. Okay? And I'm not going anywhere today, and I'm not doing anything today. And I think I'm going to leave my phone off for the rest of the day. Yes, for the rest of the day. So now, let us get into some makeup. See, my eyebrows. I had my got to be glue, but I don't know where it's at. So, and if I trying to get into, make sure, this is the seating. I'll be able to tell that when I upload my recording. Okay. All right, so let's go. All right. All right. What am I going to do? I'm going to take this. All right. I am going to prime my eyes. Now, to me, this area looks dark. My son says, Ma, you do not need all that light on in your face. So to me, it seems dark. And, but he tells me, Ma, you don't need all that. So we will see how it turns out. I think I'm going to put my brushes right here. So when it's time for me to set up, I know exactly how to place everything. It's called preparation. All right. So I'm not going to talk as much. I'm just going to focus on just my makeup. This is a practice run to see how the settings are, because I will be recording. That's what I'm looking to do, doing more recordings, preparing. So in order for me to be intentional, I can't wait till last minute. So get this one here. Closer. We will see. To me, it seems dark. But my son, he records, so he should know. And one time, we were thinking about recording together. So okay. All right. Now, okay. All righty. So I have primed my eyes. All right. So now, my next step, and that was with my Made by Mitchell, his color case, the essentials. I like to use this for my base. You don't need a lot. Okay. Now, my next step, I want to use this palette here, the Natasha. I have used this palette maybe one time. Here's the color story. Okay. And I think I'm going to use this today. Okay. So, with that being said, I will. So, I'm going to use this color here. See, oh, there's my camera. And this is the setup. He has a light here and a light over there. He says that is enough, so we're going to see. Okay. Okay. All right. You know what? I'm going to use a different brush. Use this brush here. Put this all over my eyelid. And I hope this mic is put this on my eyelid. Okay. So the one good thing, my son, he is really into, he builds computers, number one. And he's a big streamer. He is a big streamer. So, and of course, he built, he created me a setup so I can record and walk in my purpose. So, this camera is what, a G7XO. However, he got me this camera a couple of years ago, but I haven't really used it, so yeah. But now, it's time. Okay, so this is what the first layer. I like to, after I put on my base, I like to take my eyeshadow powder and just set it. Okay. Let's see how this is gonna turn out. I have not really used this type of color story. So let's see what this brown does. Okay. What's it doing? Is it? Let's give it a little definition. But I like my eyeshadow, okay, to be a little deeper. And since this palette, this is the deepest here, I'm gonna have to use another palette. And I will use that, and I'll show you which one in a minute. Okay. Now, I do love Natasha Denona's formula. All right, so now I'm gonna use this palette, and I have not been using, I've had her palettes, and it's just been sitting on the shelf. So it's time for me to start using my palettes. I got away from recording myself doing makeup, and this is something that I love doing. And so I had checked my channel. First of all, thank you for the 123 followers. I thank you. I appreciate you guys. Also, you know, I have like over 200, yesterday was 225 videos. Oh my goodness. And I think I started this channel a couple of years ago, maybe 3 years ago. And I was like, wow, I had stopped recording for like a couple of years. And I was like, nope, I like recording. And so I was like, I'm gonna get back into recording. I love doing it. The content that I want to record, like, okay, God, guide my steps, because I always want to be in alignment with Him, because that is true success for when you're in a relationship with God, and because Jeremiah 29:11, He knows the plans that He have for you. So just to be connected with God, especially during this silent season, this quiet resting season, you know, it's like, okay, God, this is what I want. You know my heart. Use me, and yeah, according to your will and not mine. Okay, so I am going to use Night Sky. Okay, now I gotta get used to this wireless microphone, because I'm used to the other one, and it's not pointing to my face. So it's like, am I recording? So, you know, if you're like, I don't have all the equipment, look, just use your phone. I remember when I first started recording and I just started using my phone. I started on Facebook and then I moved to Instagram. And now here I'm on YouTube. I'm no longer on Facebook or Instagram because I'm taking a break from that those platforms. So this me and YouTube. This me and YouTube. So yeah. So this is black. Let's see. Okay. Now, I like because this reminds me of the black eyeshadow that I have with my Scott Barnes palette. The black, there's like this black eyeshadow. Okay, that's a little, let me see. Okay. Okay, now, let's try another black. Okay, so here we go. So right now, I'm just having fun. Oh my gosh, having fun. Recording and posting, you know, not always taking it serious, you know. So just having fun. Not going anywhere. Ooh, okay. Why haven't I used this palettes? Like I buy all these palettes and like, okay, I'm gonna use it, and don't use it. So no longer will I waste my money. I'm gonna resetting and financially, resetting in the things I do personally with my family, resting from worrying, you know. So yes, in this season, because God knows the plans that He had for me, y'all. Okay, so now, alrighty. What are some of the things that if you were to be like, you know what, I'm a reset and rest, what would that be? What would that be? You know? Okay. Alrighty. Now, this one's done. I am going to use some glue, some glitter glue for my next shadows. Okay. And I am excited to see how this recording is going to turn out. The setup, the lighting, the microphone, you know. And if this is the correct setting, then I'm set for my lighting and my sound. And then it's just, you know, coming on here saying, hey, doing some makeup looks, you know. I don't know, just having fun, like enjoying my life. Like I have been, like I said yesterday, I've just been stagnant, not on purpose and not in a negative way, but just not living my life and like trying to be, because I had to lead, you know, even when I was married, I had to lead. And now it's like, you know what, Karen, yes, you have to lead, but enjoy your life. You're 59 years old, gonna be 60. Like, live your life with boundaries, you know? And that's what I'm going to do. So if it's for me just to get up on here and do some makeup, that's what I'm going to do because I enjoy this. Okay, so with that being said, y'all, because I love makeup. This is the Danessa, her Freedom palette, and I'm going to, let's see, what color do I want to use? I don't know. Okay. All right, so now that's pretty. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, girl. Y'all, check this out. Ooh, yes. Oh my gosh. Ooh, yes. This is what I'm talking about. Ooh, this is so pretty. Oh my gosh. See, makeup makes me happy. Yes, it does. Ooh. This is so pretty, y'all. I remember in 2020, y'all. That's what, 5 years ago, going on 6. I turned on the internet. First of all, my daughter, who was 17, who was 12 at the time, wanted to get into doing makeup. And my granddaughter, I have a granddaughter who is 17 as well. And, oh, this is pretty. Oh my gosh. So, they wanted to do makeup. So I bought them their palette. I bought them their first palette. My daughter wanted James Charles. And my granddaughter wanted a palette. So I got them palettes and makeup brushes. And then I was like, you know what? I want to start doing makeup. So I started to learn how to do makeup. Never knew how. Turned on YouTube. Especially during the pandemic, I was like, you know what? I'm going to learn how to do makeup. Now, when I first started doing my own makeup, I was like, oh my gosh, I look like a clown. But you know what? I kept doing it. I kept doing it. And now look. Okay. This is pretty. This is pretty, but you know what I'm going to use? I'm going to use this gray because I was watching something. I was watching a channel and they were saying gray like neutralizes colors. So I was like, okay. Okay, so. And I didn't realize that. So here is a gray. And we get to see. Oh, that's pretty. Okay. Ooh. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, so now, time for me. I keep want to turn to my microphone that's over here that's not wireless. Like, oh my, they're not going to be able to hear. But then I realized that I got this microphone right here. So here we go. All right, Happy Hour by Minted. It's going to go right underneath my eyes. Okay. And then lighter right here. Put it right here. Okay. Doo, doo, doo. Okay. There we go. And then I like to let my concealer dry. And then let's put on. And I didn't use, like this eyeshadow, I did not use a lot. Like, I really didn't. It's like pigmented. Okay. Some more. This is one to Cover FX Gripping Primer. I'm gonna use what I got. Like I said, I bought all this makeup And I do use it, but I'm like, okay. All right, so. Okay, so now, letting that dry. Okay. All right. And I'm not going anywhere today, so I'm just gonna look beautiful around the house for myself. Okay. Guys, I got my setup for what I record. So it's like I could see myself from the thing. So if I ever turn this way, that means I'm like just looking at myself. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so now what foundation I'm going to use? Of course, I'm going to use this again because this is so pretty. Yesterday I was like, what? The moisturizer. You know what my next thing I need to do is learn how to do a voiceover. So one day I'm just gonna record with no sound and learn how to do a voiceover, because one day I might need to know how to do it. So in my season of resting, I'm teaching myself how to record, have my lighting set up. That's so pretty, y'all. I'm loving this here. So, yeah, so I need to learn how to do a voiceover. I need to learn how to edit. So, got stuff to keep me busy. So, and as I learn, I'm going to be posting, because guess what? There's someone out there who don't know what they're doing and they can watch me. Ah, put another thing. This is so thick. I like the fact that it's thick. I think me and my son may stream together because I don't know how to stream either. So I gotta learn how to stream. So it's so pretty. Okay. All right. Just gives my face a nice, healthy look. Okay. Now, wow. Okay, so now, what next? I need to do some bronzer. Pick this up. Here we go. Now this bronzer is by Mented. And it's a natural bronzer on me. So it's natural on me. Not too red, but nice and brown. And then I am going to do my blush. And this is clay, what is it? Clay Too Much. And this is like a brownish, just something natural. Something natural. Okay. Just something simple, nothing too. Okay. And then, what else? I'm going to set my under eyes. First I gotta make sure there's no creasing or limited crease. Okay, here we go. And then I normally pat here just to get some of the, because I don't want too much powder underneath my eyes. See? Okay, and then I will take some more and do the middle of my forehead. Go here. Okay, and then what else I need to do? Oh, my underlines. Give myself a eyeliner. Okay. And this is Burrito. Okay. Or make it a little bit darker. And use my eyeshadow. Oh, that's so pretty, y'all. Pretty, 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 pretty. Wow. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this pink and go up here. That's what I'm going to do. The pink. There. The peak from here. Yeah. Okay. Let's do it here too. Okay. Okay. Do. Okay. Alrighty. Now, I think I'm done put on my earrings. Oh, got to put on my lipstick because I said that I will be, when I do a look, I will put on lipstick. So I'm gonna do that. What's next? Oh, okay. So I need to put on some setting spray. Okay, and I'm going to use this here. Trying to use that sparingly. Turn on my fan. Okay, I'm looking at myself over here. Okay. 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 Now I'm going to use this lip liner from Sephora. It's like a dark, dark brown. Okay. Here you go. Here we go. Yeah. Okay. Now I am going to use like it's by Juvia's Place. It's a like a lip gloss. It's brown. It's kind of thick. I'm gonna use some of my NYX to oh well. Okay, so hopefully, all right, so this is, ooh, one more thing I need to put on some mascara. Here we go. So testing out my new lighting setup. So I can tell once I upload this on my channel. So for this look, okay, this is my look, Natasha and Danessa together. So, all right, let's see. I think it's the light. I need more light in my face. My son said, no, Mom, you do not need more light in your face. Just because, so he took, I had like 3 lights set up, but he took one away. And he's like, you do not need all that light in your face because just trust me. So I'm trusting him, and oops, and I'm not used to the microphone not being in my mouth, near my mouth. Like this right here, I know this is not on, so, but I have a mic. Let's see how it sounds, everybody. Let's go. I am setting up, making sure I am prepared for 2026. Let's go. All right, y'all have a good one. Bye-bye. See you later. Here go the look.